We're on to chapter 11 of the Bhagavad Gita. This is a fascinating chapter. It's called Vishvarupa Darshana Yoga. It means Vishvarupa means the cosmic form or the all-pervading form or the great form of Krishna, and Darshana means the vision. So in this chapter, Arjuna is granted a vision of Arjuna's true form. We will talk more about what this means as we go along. This is a fascinating chapter. It's quite, you could say, psychedelic. I used to think that maybe this is, maybe people have hypothesized different things of like, how did this imagery come into being? Is this like things that you can really, if you go into deep meditation, that you can actually see these things? Some people have claimed that they have, and I believe that's true. And obviously, people using psychedelics like magic mushrooms see these kinds of things too. So I used to think, maybe they did shrooms, but I think meditation can take you to the same place. But in this chapter, it's interesting because Krishna tells Arjuna, you cannot see me with your naked eyes. I have to give you divine vision. Divya chakshus. And so he does, and so Arjuna is able to see his true form. So let's read, rather than me talk right now before we start. We'll talk as we go along. Here we go. Verse 1, Shloka 1, Vishvarupa Darshana Yoga. Arjuna uvacha mad anugrahaya paramam guhyam adhyatma sannitam yat tvayoktam vachastena moho yam vigato mama. Arjuna said, by this explanation of the highest secret concerning the self which you have spoken, for the sake of blessing me, my delusion has been dispelled. So this is referring to the last chapter, actually. And my guess is that there was a time when these chapters weren't the divisions of chapters, and that it was just one long dialogue. But now Arjuna is saying, Krishna, from all that you've told me in this last chapter about yourself, and Krishna went on and on about his glory, his vibhuti, the opulence or the divine powers, the divine splendor, divine glory. From what you've told me, my delusion is gone. Moha, illusion or delusion. And Arjuna says this in other times in the Gita, that my delusion is gone. My delusion has been dispelled. I believe this is one of the first times, maybe the second time. Bhava pyayau hi bhutanam shrutau vistarasho maya tvata kamala patraksha mahatmyam apichavyayam. The origin and destruction of beings has been heard in detail from you, O lotus-eyed Lord, and also your inexhaustible greatness. So you've told me about your greatness, right? We're not gonna. This is a long chapter, so we're only gonna go over things that are really interesting. I mean, it's all interesting, but evam etad yatata tvam atmanam parameshvara drashtum ichami te rupam aishwaram purushottama. Now, O Supreme Lord, as thou hast thus described thyself, O Supreme Person, I wish to behold thy divine form. So I want to see you. Actually, you've described it. You've told me in words, but I really want to see what it looks like. He's a mystic. Arjuna is suddenly a mystic. He's like, words aren't really enough. I appreciate the words, but I want to see it. I want to see for myself. Can't just go by second-hand report or even first-hand report. Manyase yadi tach chakyam mayadrastum iti prabho yogeshwara tato metvam darsha yatmanam avyayam. If you or thou, O Lord, thinkest it possible for me to see it, do you then, O Lord of the yogis, show me your imperishable self. Atmanam avyayam. Imperishable soul or imperishable spirit or imperishable self. Show me your imperishable self. Atman is often translated as self. So I want to see you. I want to see your imperishable self. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Pashya Me Partha Urpani Shatasho Ta Sahasrashaha Nana Vidani Divyani Nana Varna Kritini Cha. The Blessed Lord said, Behold, O Arjuna, forms of mine by the hundreds and thousands of different sorts, divine and of various colors and shapes.
I have to get something.
Okay, bud. What do you need, bud?
That's grill. That's that.
This thing? This? Yeah. Okay. Close the door, please. Okay, bud? Thank you, bud. The Blessed Lord said, Krishna said, Behold, O Arjuna, forms of mine by the hundreds and thousands of different sorts, divine and of various colors and shapes. So begins the psychedelic journey of Arjuna. Let me just close this door real quickly. Verse 6, Shloka 6. Pashya dityan vasun rudran ashvinau marutas tata bahuni adrishta purvani pasyacharyani bharata. Behold the Adityas, the Vasus, the Rudras, the two Asvins, and the Maruts. Behold many wonders never before seen, O Arjuna. These are all things that Krishna mentioned in the last chapter. Now Arjuna is actually seeing them. Ihaika stam jagat kritsnam pashyadya sa characharam mama dehe gudakesha yachchanyad drashtum ichchasi. Now behold, O Arjuna, in this my body, the entire universe centered in one, including the moving and the unmoving, and whatever else you desire to see. The whole universe is within me, and anything you want to see is here. Natu mam shakyase drashtum anenaiva svachakshusha divyam dadami te chakshu pasya me yogam aishwaram. But you are not able to behold me with these your own eyes. I give you the divine eye. Behold my lordly yoga. Now, so Krishna is starting to show him his divine form, but he's saying, but all of a sudden he comes in and says, but you can't see it with your mortal eyes, right? I have to give you divine vision. I have to give you this divyam chakshusha divyam, the divine eye. You can't behold my lordly yoga. It's interesting that he says that, or to behold my majestic opulence. But why is the word yoga used there? Behold my majestic yoga. It's interesting that he uses that word. You know, in the Bible it says also, no one can see me and live. God says this to Moses. You know, you cannot see me and live. And we'll see that this is hard for Arjuna to take. Sanjaya uvacha evam uktva tato rajan maha yogeshvaro harihi darshayam Asaparthaya paramam rupam aishvaram. Sanjaya said, and Sanjaya is the narrator, he's the chariot driver of Dhritarashtra, the blind king. So he's telling Dhritarashtra, he's telling him this whole story. So the narrator comes in, Sanjaya. Having thus spoken, O king, the great lord of yoga, Hari, Krishna, Hari is another name for Krishna, showed Arjuna his supreme form as the Lord. Verse 10, Aneka Vaktara Nayanam, Anekad Bhuta Darshanam, Aneka Divya Bharanam, Divya Neko Dyatha Yudham, with numerous mouths and eyes, with numerous wondrous sights, with numerous divine adornments, with numerous divine weapons uplifted, such a form he showed. So he's saying this very, very expansive and colorful and with all these jewels and adornments and weapons, and it's a very wonderful sight to see. Divya Malyambara Dharam Divya Gandha Nulepanam Sarvascharya Mayam Devam Anantam Vishvatomukam. Wearing divine garlands and apparel, anointed with divine unguents, the all-wonderful resplendent being is endless with faces on all sides. He's got faces on all sides, Vishvatamukam. He's got these divine unguents, these, with some kind of liquids and oils and kind of like anointed garlands, flower garlands. Devi Surya Sahasrasya Bhaved Jugapad Utita Yadi Baha Sadrishi Sa Syad Basas Tasya Mahatmanaha. If the splendor of 1,000 suns were to blaze out simultaneously in the sky, that would be the splendor of that mighty being. This is one of the things that Robert Oppenheimer said when he saw the first atomic bomb go off in Los Alamos, New Mexico. And I have actually not seen the film Oppenheimer yet. I really want to see it. But this is one of the things he said. He quoted from the Bhagavad Gita. If the splendor of 1,000 suns were to blaze out simultaneously in the sky, that would be the splendor. So as he watched the atomic bomb go off, that's what he said, famously. 13. Tatraikastam jagat kritsnam pravibhaktam anikadha apashya devasya sharire pandavastada. There, in the body of the God of gods, Arjuna then saw the entire universe resting in one with its myriad of divisions. The God of God, the Deva Devasya. Everything is in Krishna. Tatasa vismaya vishto hrishta roma dhananjayaha pranamya shirasa devam kritanjalir abhashata. Then Arjuna, filled with wonder and his hair standing on end, bowed his head to the god and spoke with palms joined. He's in awe. He's in absolute awe. I believe his hair was standing on end at the beginning of the Gita too, when he was really upset. Now he's filled with wonder. Vismaya avishtaha, full of wonder. 15. Arjuna uvacha pashyami devans tavadeva dehe sarvans tata bhuta vishesha sangham Brahmanam Isham Kamalasana Stam Rishincha Sarvan Uragancha Divyan. Arjuna said, O God, I see all the gods in your body, as well as hosts of various classes of beings. Brahma the Lord seated on the lotus, Brahma is the creator, all the sages, and the celestial serpents. He sees everything. Everything is right there. All the gods, everything. Aneka Bahudara Vaktara Netram Pashyami Tvam Sarvato Nanta Rupam Nantam Na Madhyam Na Punas Tavadim Pashyami Vishveshvara Vishvarupa. I see you with boundless form on every side, with many arms, stomachs, mouths, and eyes. Neither the end nor the middle nor the beginning do I see, O Lord of the universe, O cosmic form. Vishvarupa, cosmic form. He doesn't see the end. He doesn't see the beginning or the end. He sees, this form. It seems endless. Kiritinam gadinam chakrinam cha tejo rashim sarvato diptimantam pashyami tvam duniriksham samantad diptanalarka dyutim aprameyam. I see you with the diadem, with the crown, club, and discus, a mass of radiance shining everywhere, very hard to look at, blazing all around with like a burning fire and the sun, and immeasurable. So this is hard to look at. This is like awesome in the true meaning of the word awesome. Awe-inspiring. Tvam, this is 18 now. Tvam aksharam paramam veditavyam, tvam asya vishvasya param nidanam, tvam avyayaha shashvata dharma gopta sanatanas, tvam purusho mato me. You are the imperishable, right? The akshara, the supreme being worthy of being known. You are the great treasure house of the universe. You are the imperishable protector of the eternal dharma. Sanatana dharma is the eternal religion. So sanatana, everlasting, shashvata dharma gopta sanatana, the protector of the everlasting eternal religion. You are the primal person, I believe, in my opinion. Mata me. So he's in awe, his hair is standing on end, he's in deep reverence, his head is bowed, and he's like, Krishna, this is absolutely amazing. (19) Anadi madhyantam ananta viryam anantabahum shashi surya netram pashyami tvam dipta hutasha vaktram sva tejasa vishvam idam tapantam. I see you without beginning, middle, or end, infinite in power, with endless arms, the sun and moon as your eyes, the burning fire your mouth, heating the entire universe with your radiance. I don't think we need to say much about that. Verse 20. Dyav a prithivyor idam antaram hi vyaptam yaikena dishascha sarvaha drisht vad bhutam rupam ugram tavedam lokatrayam pravyatitam mahatman. This space between the earth and the heavens and all the quarters is filled by you alone. Having seen this, your wonderful and terrible form, the three worlds are trembling with fear, O great soul being. The three worlds, the Lokatrayam, and sometimes it's called Triloka, or Lokatrayam, the three worlds are the physical, the astral, and the causal. So seeing this, the worlds are trembling with fear. Let's see. Pravyatitam, trembling. This form is terrible, wondrous, terrible. 21. Ami hi tvam sura sangha vishanti kechid bitaha pranjalayo grinanti svastiti uktva maharshi siddha sangaha stuvanti tvam stuti bihi pushkalabihi. Verily, these hosts of gods enter into thee. Some extol thee with joined palms in fear, saying, May it be well. Bands of great sages and perfected ones praise thee with complete hymns. These hosts of God enter into you. They're afraid. They're in fear. I think that's an important thing to bring up here is the fear. And let me just say that those of us who have explored the world of psychedelics, there's this terrible and awesomeness sometimes to these experiences that bring up this fear, this fear and trembling. I think as Kierkegaard put it, Rudraditya vasavo ye cha sadhya vishve shvinao marutash choshmapash cha gandharva yakshasura siddhasanga vikshanti tvam vismitas chaiva sarve. The Rudras, Adityas, Vasus, Sadhyas, Visvadevas, and the two Asvins, Maruts, and the Manus, and the hosts of celestial singers, the Gandharvas, the Yakshas, the demons, and the perfected ones, all look upon you with great amazement. Vismita, in wonder. They're beholding you in wonder. All this great congregation of beings, they're beholding you in amazement. This is like freaking amazing. Rupam mahate bahu vaktrat nitram mahabaho bahuru padam bahudaram bahudanshtra karalam drishtva loka pravyatitas tataham. Having seen your immeasurable form with many mouths and eyes, O mighty armed one, with many arms, thighs, and feet, with many stomachs and fearsome with many teeth, the worlds are terrified, and so am I. So Arjuna is starting to get freaked out. He is realizing, what he asked for. Now, it's like when people. I hope it's okay that I keep bringing this in, but people are like, yeah, I really want to try some of those magic mushrooms, take a heroic dose, or I really want to take a large dose of LSD, and then you actually do it, and you sometimes you regret it. You're like, oh my God, what did I get myself into, and how do I make this stop? How do I make this stop? 24. Nabas brisham deeptam aneka varnam vyatananam deepta vishala netram drishtva hitvam pravyatitante tar atma dritim na vindami shamam cha Vishnu. On seeing thee touching the sky, shining in many colors, with mouths wide open, with large fiery eyes, I am terrified at heart and find neither courage nor peace, O Vishnu. Now he's referring to him as Vishnu, which, in a sense, if Krishna in physical form is an incarnation or an avatar of Vishnu, so what he's being shown now is Vishnu, right? The cosmic form, which would be Vishnu. So now Arjuna is just absolutely terrified. Kind of like he was at the beginning of the Gita, but he wasn't terrified. He was just inconsolably upset and in despair and feeling a moral quandary. Now he's just terrified. His heart is trembling. Pravyati tantar atma, his soul is trembling. He cannot find peace. 25. Danshtra karalani cha te mukani dristvaiva kalanala sanipani disho na jane na labe cha sharma prasida devisha jaganivasa. Having seen your mouths fearful with teeth blazing like the fires of cosmic dissolution, I know not the four quarters, nor do I find peace. Have mercy, O Lord of the gods, O abode of the universe. Have mercy. Prasida. Give me some mercy. I can't take this. I can't take this much longer. This is too much now. Make it stop. Ami cha tvam drita rashtrasya putra sarve sahaivavani pala sangai bhishmo drona suta putras tatasau sahas madiyar api yoda muktiyai vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti danstra karalani bayanakani kechid vilagna tashana tarishu sandrishanti churniter utamangai. This is a long verse. This is a different meter here. All the sons of Dhritarashtra, and some of them are named here, like Bhishma and Drona, along with the host of kings of the earth, Bhishma, Drona, and Karna, as well as the chief among our warriors. That's not a full sentence there. We'll have to. There's more to this that was not translated for whatever reason. I think what it's saying is that they're all the next verse probably is going to explain, but they're all going into the mouth of Krishna. All of the warriors that are arrayed in this battle, they're all basically going into Krishna's mouth or into Vishnu's mouth. By the way, there's a term for this. This is called a theophany, right? And this is the theophany of the Bhagavad Gita, where there's a revelation of God. 27. Vaktrani te tvaramana vishanti damstra karalani bayanakani kechid vilagna dashana tareshu sandrishanti shante kuniter utamangai. Some hurry into your mouths with their terrible teeth, fearful to behold. Some are found stuck in the gaps between the teeth, their heads crushed to powder. So he's seeing this like really horrible sight. You know, these warriors, these great kings and warriors, and they're just all going into Krishna's mouth. Some are not. Some are getting caught in the teeth and being crushed. It's horrible. It's horrible. Yata nadinam bahavo bu vegaha samudram eva bimukha dravanti tata tavami navarloka vira vashanti vaktrani abhivijvalanti. Verily, just as many torrents of rivers flow towards the ocean, so too these heroes in the world of men enter thy flaming mouths. So just as the rivers are flowing to the ocean, so everything is flowing into Krishna. Everything is just flowing. Everything is, you know, as Krishna said at the beginning, you know, everyone here is already dead. The soul is immortal, but don't be deluded. there really is, life is like that, and everything really is already, what you see here is just a tiny moment in eternity. Everything is dying, being reborn. 29. Yata pradiptam jvalanam patanga vishanti nashaya samridha vegaha tataiva nashaya vishanti lokas tavapi vaktrani samridha vegaha. As moths hurriedly rush into a blazing fire, leading to their own destruction, so too these creatures hurry into your mouths, leading to their own destruction. As moths to a flame. That's what Arjuna is seeing now. This is the reality. Moths to a flame. Leli hyase grasamanaha samantal lokan samagran vadaner jvalad bihi tejobhir apurya jagat samagram basas tavograha pratapanti Vishnu. Again, Vishnu. O Vishnu, you lickest up, devouring all the worlds on every side with thy flaming mouths, thy fierce rays, filling the whole world with radiance. Burn, O Vishnu. Pratapanti, scorching. You're burning this whole universe with your flaming mouths. Now it's almost like Vishnu's like, I'm enjoying this destruction. Akyani me ko bhavan ugra rupo namostute devavara prasida vignatum ichami bhavantam adyamna hi prajanami tava pravritim. Tell me who you are, so fierce of form. I offer my salutations to you, O God Supreme. Have mercy on me. I desire to know you, the original being. I do not indeed know your workings. This is an interesting shloka, an interesting verse, because all of a sudden Arjuna is like backstepping. He's like, tell me who you are. I don't know who you are. I thought I knew who you were, but this is like something crazy. Have mercy on me. I have no idea what's going on here. I don't comprehend this. I don't comprehend this. This is crazy. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Kalo Smi Lokakshaya Krit Pravridho Lokan Samahartum Iha Pravritaha Rite Pitvam Na Bhavishyanti Sarve Ye Vastitaha Pratyani Keshu Yodaha. The Blessed Lord said, I am the full-grown, world-destroying time, now engaged in destroying the worlds. Even without you, none of the warriors arrayed in the hostile armies will live. So Krishna, this is another thing that Oppenheimer said. I am time, destroyer of worlds. This is the other thing that he quoted. So Arjuna is saying, Krishna is saying to Arjuna, don't think that you are the doer here. Don't think that you're doing anything really. You are just the instrument of the divine. You are, you're not doing it. This is all part of this cosmic process that's happening. Even without you, none of the warriors arrayed in the hostile armies will live. You need to fight this battle because everyone here is going to die anyway. We're all going to die. But death is not the end. Samatvam utishta yasho labasva jitva shatrun bunkshva rajam samridham maye vaite nihataha purvam eva nimita matram bhava savya sachin. Therefore stand up and obtain fame. Conquer the enemies and enjoy the unparalleled kingdom. Verily, by me they have already been slain. Be you a mere instrument, O Arjuna. You be the instrument, only an instrument. Eva nimitta matram. Savya Sachin is the name he gives to Arjuna, which means the one who can shoot arrows with both hands. He can shoot. He's ambidextrous. So again, Krishna is urging him to fight. He's saying, don't you see now? Don't you see what I'm talking about? Fight and be victorious. Dronam cha bhishmam cha jayadratam cha karnam tatanyan apiyoda viran maya hatams tvam jahima vyatista yud yasva jetasi rane sapatnan. Drona, Bhishma, Jayadratha, Karna, and other brave warriors have already been slain by me. Do not be distressed with fear. Fight, and you shall conquer your enemies in battle. You might say that this is cheating a little bit, because if Arjuna already knows what's going to happen, then it's not really fair. It's not a fair fight. Krishna's already told him what's going to happen. Do not be distressed with fear. But I think the greater thing that's being said here is that death is not the end, and there's really nothing to fear. You are doing what needs to be done. You're doing your dharma, and you really cannot go wrong. Give everything, do everything as without attachment, and you cannot go wrong. Sanjaya uvacha etach trutva vachanam keshavasya kritanjalir vepamanaha kiriti namaskritva bhuya evaha krishnam sa gadgadam bita bitaha pranamya. Sanjaya said, the narrator now, having heard that speech, O Lord Krishna, Arjuna with joined palms prostrated himself, again addressing Krishna in a choked voice. So namaskritva, with palms joined, bowing down, overwhelmed with fear. His voice is choking. He's choking out his words, bowing down, pranamya, and he's overwhelmed with fear. Bita bitaha. He's overwhelmed with fear. And he says, Arjuna uvacha stane hrishikesha tava prakirtya jagat prarishyat yanurajyate cha rakshansi bitani disho travanti sarve namasyanti cha siddha sangaha. Arjuna said, it is fitting, O Krishna, that the world delights and rejoices in your praise. Demons fly in fear in all directions, and the hosts of the perfected ones bow to you. Let's see what else he says. Kashmach te na nameran mahatman gari yase brahmano pi adi kartre ananta devesha jagan nivasa tvam aksharam sad asat tat param yat. And why should they not, O great soul, bow to thee, who are greater than all else, the primal cause, even of the creator Brahma? Remember, Brahma was seated on the lotus earlier. You're greater than even Brahma, O infinite being, O Lord of the gods, O abode of the universe. You are the imperishable Akshara, the being, the non-being, the Sat and the Asat, and that which is supreme, that which is beyond the being and the non-being, even beyond Sat and Asat. You are beyond beingness even. Everyone is in fear and awe of you. Everyone worships you as the supreme. Tvam adi devaha purushaha puranas tvam asya vishvasya param nidanam vetasi vedyam cha param cha dhamma tvaya tatam vishvam anantarupa. You are the primal God, the ancient Purusha, the supreme refuge of this universe, the knower, the knowable, and the supreme abode. Through you, the universe is pervaded, O being of infinite forms. You're the ancient Purusha. The supreme personality, or the Purusha is like person, supreme person. That's where we get the word person. The supreme refuge of this universe. The universe is pervaded by your infinite forms. Let's go on, 39. Vayur yamo gnir varunaha shashankaha prajapatis tvam prapitamahascha namo namaste stu sahasrakritvaha punascha bhuyo pi namo namaste. You are Vayu, Yama, Agni, Varuna, all the gods, the Vedic gods, the moon, the creator, and the great-grandfather. I offer my salutations to you 1,000 times, and again I offer my salutations to you. So, Sahasra Kritva, he offers 1,000 salutations to Krishna or Vishnu. He's all the gods. Remember, he's Shiva, he's Brahma, he's everything. He's all the Vedic deities. Nama purastad ata prishtatas te namostu te sarvata eva sarva ananta viryamita vikramastvam sarvam samapnoshi tatosi sarvaha. Salutations to you in front and behind, salutations to you on every side. O all, you infinite power and prowess pervade all, therefore you are all. You are all. Sarva. Sarva. Sarva is the word there. The allness, the great all of everything. 41. Saketi matva prasabham yad uktam. He Krishna, he Yadava, he Saketi, ajanata mahimanam tavedam maya pramadat pranayena vapi. Whatever I have presumptuously said from carelessness or love, addressing you as O Krishna, O Yadava, O friend, regarding you merely as a friend, unknowing of your greatness. So Arjuna is now saying, forgive me if I've treated you merely as a friend, and I've addressed you just as that. I'm sorry. You're scaring the shit out of me right now. And please make it stop. So Arjuna is like reaching for, how can he make this stop? Please forgive me. Yach chava hasartam asatkrito si vihara shayasana bojaneshu eko ta vapyachuta tat samaksham tat kshamaye tvam aham aprameyam. In whatever way I may have insulted you for the sake of fun while at play, reposing, sitting, or at meals, when alone with you, O Krishna, or in company, that I implore you, immeasurable one, to forgive. Jesus, Krishna, I just did not realize how, that you were this thing. I just thought you were this, this lovable dude that I cavorted around with when we were kids and all that kind of stuff. But man, if I had known this, I would never have done that. Pitasi lokasya charasya tvam asya pujascha gurur gariyan natvat samosti abhyadikaha puto nyo lokatraye pi apratima prabhava. You are the father of this world, both moving and unmoving. You are to be adored by this world. You, the greatest guru, for none exists who is equal to thee. How then could there be another superior to thee in the three worlds, O being of unrivaled power? You are the father of this world. You are the greatest guru. No one is equal to you. Who could be superior to you in all the three worlds? You are the greatest. Again, I think Arjuna is really fishing here. It's like, how can I make this stop? How can I get this to stop? Tasmat pranamya pranidaya kayam prasadayetvam aham isham idyam piteva putrasya sakeva sakyu priya yarhasi deva sodum. Therefore, bowing down and prostrating my body, I crave your forgiveness, O adorable Lord. As a father forgives his son, a friend his dear friend, a lover his beloved, even so may you forgive me, O God. Please forgive me. And the word for forgiveness here, prasada is grace. I implore your grace. Priya is beloved or dear one. Deva, forgive is sodhum. Please forgive me for presuming, to just treat you like a friend or a companion or a human being. I know you're not that now. Adrishta purvam hrishitosmi drishtva bhayena cha pravyatitam mano me tad eva me darshaya deva rupam prasida devesha jagan nivasa. I am delighted, having seen something never seen before, yet my mind is distressed with fear. Show me that form only, O God. Have mercy, O God of gods, O abode of the universe. So I'm delighted, but I'm also scared shitless. Please help me and just show me your regular form again, because this is too much now. This is too much. Prasida, please have mercy. Prasida. Please make it stop. Kiritinam gadinam chakrahastam ichchami tvam drashtum aham tataiva taineva rupena chaturbhujena sahasrabaho bhava vishvamurte. I desire to see you as before, crowned, bearing a mace with a discus in hand, in your former form only, having 4 arms, O thousand-armed cosmic being. Wow, he had 4 arms before. So Krishna in the chariot actually has 4 arms. That's interesting. So show me your 4-armed self, not your 1,000-armed. This is too much. This is way too much. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Maya Prasanena Tavarjunedam Rupam Param Darshitam Atma Jogat Tejomayam Vishvam Anantam Adyam Yan Metvad Anyena Na Drishta Purvam. The Blessed Lord said, O Arjuna, this cosmic form has graciously been shown to you by me through my own yogic power. It is full of splendor, primeval and infinite. This cosmic form of mine has never been seen before by anyone other than you. No one has ever seen this. This is amazing. What he's saying here. No one has ever seen this before except you. That is some good divine vision that he gave him. Or some good mushrooms. I don't know. Na Veda yajna dhyayaner na daner na cha kriyabhir na tapobhir ugraihi evam rupa shakya aham nriloke drashtum tvad anyena kuru pravira. Neither by the study of the Vedas, nor by gifts, nor by sacrifices, nor by severe austerities can I be seen in this form in the world of men by any other than yourself, O great hero of the Kurus, another name for Arjuna. So no one could see me except for you. And now Arjuna, now keep in mind that Arjuna is the true devotee. He's the true jnani. So I think that could be, you might say that only Arjuna can see this, but in reality, anyone who is sincerely seeking Krishna, because Krishna has already said this, can understand Krishna's true nature and in a sense share his glory. I think that's the greater message here. 49, we're almost done now. Ma te vyata ma cha vimuda bhavo drishtva rupam goram idrin mamidant vyapeta bihi prita manaha punastvam tad eva me rupam idam prapashya. Do not be afraid, nor be bewildered on seeing such a terrible form of mine. With your fear dispelled and with gladdened heart, now behold again this form of mine. Don't be afraid. Be not afraid, as Jesus said. Don't be bewildered. He could have told him that at the beginning. Don't be afraid. I'm going to show you something now, but don't get disturbed by this. Sanjaya uvacha iti arjunam vasudevas tatoktva svakam rupam darshayam asa bhuyaha ashvasayam asa cha pitam enam bhutva puna saumya vapur mahatma. Sanjaya the narrator, having thus spoken to Arjuna, Krishna again showed his own form, his regular form. The great soul, assuming his gentle form, then consoled Arjuna, who was terrified. So now he's able to console him because he made it stop. And now he's going to try to console him. Arjuna is very, very freaked out. Arjuna uvacha drisht vedam manusham rupam tava saumyam janardana idanim asmi samvrita sa cheta prakritim gataha. Arjuna said, having seen this, thy gentle human form, O Krishna, now I am composed and have been restored to my own nature. So Arjuna is okay now. He's okay. He's back. 52. Shri Bhagavan uvacha sudurdarsham idam rupam drishtavan asiyan mama deva apyasya urupasya nityam darshana kankshinaha. The Blessed Lord said, it is very hard indeed to see this form of mine which you have seen. Even the gods are ever longing to behold it. So you're special, Arjuna. Even the gods are wanting to see me in that form. And you alone have seen me. Naham veder, na tapasa, na danena, na chejaya, shakya, evam vido drashtum drishtavan, asimam yata. Neither by the Vedas, nor by austerity, nor by gift, nor by sacrifice can be seen in this form as you have seen me so easily. And he already said that, so I don't know why it's repeated again, but that was just said a few verses back. Bhaktya tvananyaya shakya aham evam vido Arjuna jnatum drashtum cha tadvena praveshtum cha parantapa. But by single-minded devotion, I can be known, seen, and entered into in reality, O Arjuna. So now Krishna is saying, only you have seen me, but anyone who has a single-minded devotion, not by austerity, not by the knowledge of the Vedas, not by, sacrifice, not by austerity, tapas, only by single-minded devotion, one point of devotion. Ananya, bhaktya tvananyaya, single-minded devotion, I can be known. 55, last one. Mat karma krin, mat paramo, mat bhakta, sangha varchita, Nirvairaha sarva bhuteshu ya sa mam eti pandava. He who does all actions for me, who regards me as the supreme, who is devoted to me, who is free from attachment, who bears no enmity toward any creature, he comes to me, O Arjuna. So that's what it takes. That's what single-minded devotion is what he says in that last shloka. So anyone can see me who has these qualities, who fulfills these conditions, can see me. But no one else, even the gods, can't. Only the true devotee, only the jnani, the wise devotee. So let's just recap a little bit. This is a very crazy chapter 11, the bankruptcy chapter. It's like the middle of the Gita. This is like the turning point, or maybe a climactic moment where Arjuna asked to see Krishna's true form, his cosmic form, like as Vishnu. And so Krishna gives him divine sight because he can't see it with his mortal eyes, and Arjuna beholds this amazing form that's very fearful and awesome, amazing. He gets freaked out, and Krishna says, these guys that you're going to fight here on the battlefield, they're already dead. I've already killed them. Just fight. You are a mere instrument. I'm the one that's done all this. You're not doing anything really. You're not the doer. So don't take credit or discredit. And I think that's about it for this. We'll go on, and this chapter is well known for being the Robert Oppenheimer, having two quotes that Robert Oppenheimer used. All right, well, we'll continue. Chapter 12 is next. Chapter 12 is called Bhakti Yoga. See you soon. Om. Hari Om.